Have you ever thought to yourself, I sure wish I could get gold in Sumo? Well, fret no more. This anniversary on NA, we get our first taste of the Remember Essence system. Over a number of waves, very old free event craft essences are going to be added to a new shop menu. Well, free as in they were free. Not going to be free for you this time. There'll be a shop eventually. If they're feeling lazy, they might just show up in the regular shop like they did on JP. But we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Now there is a price. These are sold for the same cost as the utility CEs in Da Vinci's shop. So 5,000 mana prisms for a max limit broken copy. You pay in installments of 1k. While future installments of Remember Essences come with all-time greats like Ox Demon King and Golden Catches the Carp, this first set is a bit modest. The highlight is, of course, Golden Sumo from the Onigashima event, one of this game's few attack buff craft essences, and among those, it's the only 5-star option that's meant to stay on your main attacker. It's a catch-all option, and until you start getting specialized card type CEs and Black Grail, you just keep it on your best servant 24/7. It's a remarkably good starting point for new players. Really, the only downside is that you somehow need to get 5,000 mana prisms, which does take some time unless you do something degenerate like run 30 AP embers to level up, and then burn those silver embers for prisms. But regardless of how you get it, I'd recommend picking this up. In fact, I'd say it's the only hard get of this first release. Next is Decapitating Bunny from the Garden of Sinners crossover, which really should just be a main interlude at this point. This is slightly more niche, but you do want to keep at least one Invuln Pierce craft essence around. Now Origin Bullet is in the general pool and can be forced into this application, even outside of its targeted casters, and Sweet Crystal has the advantage of having starting charge, though it costs rare prisms to get, so pick your poison. After this point, things get significantly more niche. Divine Princess of the Storm from Journey to the West is an on-death CE that gives the survivors defense. This is one of the least useful on-death effects in my experience, though one of its future Remember Essence compatriots gives it a run for its money. Charge is a significantly more useful thing for a taunter to give, which is why Battle of Camlan is far more useful in general. The Scholars of Chaldea has a heal modifier, but the thing about those is that if you need a heal amp in the first place, you almost always want Maid in Halloween. The difference in magnitudes here is 30% versus 75%. That's really all you care about. Defense would be nice, but there's like one CE that has both and it's not very good. This is kind of a cope CE. Scholars of Chaldea came from Da Vinci and the 7 Counterfeit Heroic Spirits, aka the game's first and only Monument Lotto, and also the Great Rage Quit, when all the Jalter friends failed to roller. Summertime Mistress has a crit and starting charge combo and a full attack investment, which was a decent combo around the time of Summer 1, that event with those awful talking pigs. But the fact of the matter is that you're playing to two different objectives, your NP and crits. Instead of splitting the difference, you're better off committing to one or the other. Moonlight Fest is a star generation and crit damage combo, which should give you an indication as to just how different Year 1 gameplay was. But even if you were in the market for a crit damage CE, the mixed stats on this one make it thoroughly unappetizing. This one came from the Moon Goddess event, which is FGO's very first event, and the one where farming the 10 AP quest could actually be more efficient than doing the 40 AP quest. Bad times, man. The last of the first wave Remember Essence CEs is purely Bloom, all the way back from Saber Wars 1. This gains 5% NP damage every turn, capping at 50%. Saber Wars 1 had a weird obsession with ramping CE effects, and neither of them have stood the test of time. This one wasn't even good when it came out. For reference, Holy Knight suppressed 15% NP damage. It takes purely Bloom 3 turns to reach that level, and you know what you can do in that time? Finish the fight. More CEs will be added down the road, and I'll cover them as they come out, so stay tuned to get those fresh out of the oven. If you're a new player in need of any gameplay tips, I have a Discord server, link in the description. While I'm usually busy in the subscriber half, there are plenty of plebs around to lend a hand. Till next time.